Welcome to posing with Rosie. It feels like super weird. But like I'm talking to a microphone and not a human. But yeah, best heels ever, filthy, need to clean. But they're the Shoe Fairy, and they're like a smaller heel compared to the ones I wore last time. I feel like everyone out there can like hear me talking, but oh well. And this is like the hardest part. Put the fucking things on. It's like a workout on its own. Just putting these on. The fuck. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're gonna start posing. If you don't know, I am a wellness competitor for IFBB. So I am competing in Season C this year. The goal is New South Wales State Show, Nationals, which is in Melbourne, and then I'm going to America. Now, what happens here depends on what I do over there. So the goal is Amateur Olympia, but you never know what could happen over here. And if something magical is going to happen over here, and not saying it's going to, but if, it'd be amazing if, but if it does, I'll just go over and do a pro show. Because why not? But yeah, so that's the plan. But we're just gonna get into posing. I look like a hot mess, so I've just trained, but here we go. So this posing, it's a lot. It hurts a lot. And this is a whole new pose. It's like, well, because I've got a new posing coach and we're doing basically everything new. And it was very hard to learn, and it still is. But I have a one-on-one session in a couple of weeks in Melbourne with her. So I'm pretty pumped for that, to be able to perfect it, because I'm a perfectionist and I have been posing religiously every day for over 12 months. Since my last show, I haven't stopped. And that means kind of just creating new habits now with this new posing coach. But yeah, usually I put music on. Let me put music on because it's just weird. I feel like the people outside and they're listening and it feels fucking weird. I'm talking to myself. But you get that. If the microphone's even working, like I don't even know, but stop. Let's see if you follow me now. Okay, I'm not going far. I'm just here, little guy. Okay. So, flick the hair off. And this is called the I break your back kind of position. And I've got to remember not to like press so hard on my thighs. Excuse me. He like really doesn't want to follow me, like at all. But I'm gonna strip off because I prefer to pose in my undies than in shorts, because I'm not in shorts on stage. Do you know what I mean? So I'm feeling quite large, quite chunky, got like a little marshmallow. It's worth it. Greens. Okay, now repeat. I'm sorry if you see anything, but you can wear the best undies today. I really don't know if you're still following me because my face is not facing the front. But, you know what? Hopefully you're like, sup? I got him. You literally need like a solid like 2-minute break in between, just because your spine is like, damn. Like, I'm not even kidding when I say your spine feels like it's gonna snap in half. Like posing, I think is almost as hard as the actual workout, but it's so worth it. But it feels like it's a time where I get to just be me. I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but I feel like I get to just shut off from the world. And like the voices in my head, like yes, I talk, and I talk a lot of shit, but the voices in the head just stop. Like it's like my peace, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that is an idea of how my posing is. I may feel comfortable doing this training, but I don't know. I just don't know, to be honest. It's like, I don't even know why I'm nervous. I think because so many people talk shit on people that film their training. I'm like, what are people going to think of me? You know? Not that I should care, but not that I do care what other people think of me, but it's like the what ifs, especially being my workplace as well. But you probably can't hear me through the music. But when I post this, I would love people's opinions on whether they like me talking bullshit. I feel like I'm definitely not a fitness influencer. I definitely never will be. I kind of am just someone that likes to just motivate others to just show up and do the damn thing. Because if I show up, that might just motivate them to show up too. That's always been my motive. I've never been someone that's like, I'm better than everybody. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I get off a lot of influencers. But yeah, I never want to be like that. So it'd be interesting to see where this takes me. Like, this is going for 13 minutes already. Like, how do people film their days? Like, what do you mean? It just makes me nervous that someone's going to be like, I might do like one more lap. I'll take you through that with me. Put a little bit of music on. But yeah. I like to put on songs that are like very flowy as well. Sometimes I've even had hardstyle in the background. Not ideal, but it just depends on like my day and how I'm feeling. So, also I will have a tripod for this soon where it's gonna be like up high. But right now, you guys kind of have to just be down here like a little child. Like, please. It's extremely hard being this like thick while posing as well because you can't see the definition. You also don't know like if you're posing right, and I guess like the poses will change as I get like leaner, but it's just challenging being thick doing this. And you gotta remember to smile. You gotta pretend the judges are like in the mirror. Weird. So if I'm ever smiling at the camera, that's why. It's also hard to vacuum your stomach being this thick too, and also full of food. Yeah, I do some weird things, but this is me. Welcome to my world of what I do. Thanks for joining me on my TED Talk today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Not that I'm anything special, but yeah. Cheers.